Hey guys, this is Shane and welcome to my Curator of the Lost channel. And today I'm going over just the old school book haul. Had some great luck the last few times I've gone out, finding lots of good stuff, and this is just to give you examples of the types of things that work for me, what I like to put in my store, what I like to resell, maybe to give you ideas, educate you, train your eye for the types of things maybe that you can look for that also will work for you in your store. So, hey, subscribe. Look forward to some comments, things that you're finding that work for you, and with that, we'll jump right in it. So, I know sometimes I go to stores and I don't find anything, and then other days I go and I can find 5 or 10 items. And lately, the last few weeks, I've had no trouble finding good books. I don't know if people are just doing spring cleaning or what, but it's really working for me. So, let me just show you some examples, some cool things that I found, and just go through them. I don't know, I've got 20 or so of them maybe. So the first thing, it was a learning French. Great courses. This thing has never been opened, still in the bag. Comes with the book and the DVD. I've seen this sold on eBay for 70 bucks. I got it for $4, so great deal there. So the next thing is this set of 3 structural failure books. I actually paid 10 bucks for these. I might have overpaid for them. They may be a little dated. I see them priced anywhere from, not all the volumes together, you'll see them for maybe 7, 8 bucks. Some copies you see these listed for 20 or 30 bucks. I think with these 3 together, I'll only get about 30 bucks for them, and I paid 10. I think I did overpay for these in my initial comps, but that's what it is. I'll get my money back out of them. And residential failure, structural engineering type things. Here's another one that I'm hoping there was a best offer. One sold on eBay for it was a $99. It was a best offer. I paid $6 for this, so I think I should be able to at least get 50 or 60 bucks for it. I see this listed for over $100, but I think I can easily get 50 bucks for it. This stress analysis of cracks handbook, so that's a good one. Another one that I'm still having issues finding comps on, but it's the type of thing I love in my store. It's this Heart of Georgia, and this is on history of Hart County in Georgia. I have a good success, anything that's history, genealogy kind of related. Man, I'm selling these things great. About a month ago, I talked about a similar book. It was on Cherokee County, Alabama. I listed it for like 119, did a best offer for 109. I'd only paid $3 for it. This one, I only paid $1 for this one, so this is a great one. I haven't found this exact one for comps. I found one similar by another author. I'll have to do a little bit more, but this should easily be 40 or 50. This could even reach $100, so it's a great find for $1. Then, hey, if you're in Alabama, you have to have your token Bear Bryant book. So here's We Believe. This is Bear Bryant's, his boys talk, I guess, from all the places he coached. Hardback, good $10 book. Got this one 50 cents. And here's another one that I still don't know a price for. I got this for $2. And it's this, if you see, it's got this real glitzy cover about a rush of adrenaline, the quickening of the pulse, and it has Darley on the back. Well, what this is from a horse auction. And from what I've looked at, I believe it was a horse auction in Dubai. And I honestly don't have a comp for it yet, but it's really cool. So, I paid $2 for it. This thing will at least go for 20. I mean, this could be a real high dollar book too. So this was kind of cool. I just liked it, and I'll take a chance on it for $2. Another on the history front. This actually was published. It was on Kingsport, Tennessee, Unconventional History. This was actually an Eastman Kodak publication, and no, I'm sorry, Eastman Credit Union. I think Eastman Kodak is big up in that area in East Tennessee. It seems like I remember back in the day they interviewed everybody in Tennessee to get jobs up there. So this will be a good $15, $20 history book. Then here's 2 that I paid 50 cents each for. And what caught me about these, if you look, it's the Library of Indiana Classics. So this author, I'm not familiar with him, Gene Stratton Porter. But both of these are books that this author, like from Indiana Classics, I've seen each of these listed individual in hardback. I've seen them sell for 20, 30 bucks a piece. These are soft covers. They're in decent condition. I'll put both of these together. I've got $1 in them. I think both of these together will sell for maybe 20 bucks. They actually have prices on the back where they originally sold, one for $14.95, one for $15.95. So I think I can get 17 to 20, maybe $23 for them. So that's kind of what jumped out at me when I saw these was this library of Indiana classics. You know, it's not just any paperback, but kind of has substance there. So that's good. Okay, now this one was kind of cool. It's this Sharing Rails and Trails Tales. And one thing that's also nice about it, it's got 3 authors, and it was signed by all 3 authors. So, you know, I've seen it listed unsigned for 15 bucks. So I saw it comp on Amazon. This will be a thin market, but with all the signatures, I mean, I think I could at least get 20, maybe 25 for it. It may sit on my shelf for a while, but great condition and being signed by all 3 authors, I thought that was awesome. Here's another one, this Southern Women's Story. You know, this is not an expensive book. I paid 50 cents for this. I'll be able to get 8 or 10 bucks for it. It was just in this whole stack of things that I saw, so I just grabbed it. Then another one, not a real, real expensive book, but Child of Cotton. This is maybe a $10 book. The other thing that I like about it, though, it's signed by 2 authors. So that's one thing I've seen this one sell for only like 5 or 6, but I think with the author signatures, I'll be able to bump it to 10 or 15. So with the signature, I wouldn't have picked it up just for the $5, but since it was signed, I loved it. So I'll put it in the store. I think it's cool. All right, and here's another one. This Nancy Ward, Cherokee Chieftainness. What's funny about this one, it's a $15 book. It's one of these things that, I didn't know this Nancy Ward, but when I started doing comps for it, I see her painting on plates, on paintings. I guess it's like a Cherokee Nation thing, but just my ignorance, I didn't know. But this book, I've seen this book go for like 15. So again, it was a nice 50-cent paperback. All right, now kind of a bizarre, I guess this is a Fire in the Andes, U.S. Foreign Policy and Cocaine Politics in Bolivia and Peru. All right, I'm not gonna have a lot of people knock on my door for this one, but I got it for this one was $1. I've seen it listed for 32 bucks. So we'll see what happens with it, but kind of fun. Another one, man, I'm telling you, my comps on these were crazy. This is a Joseph Morris. He's a World War I history. I haven't been able to find this one anywhere. It says it's independently published. It is signed by the author. So I'll do some more research on this one, but for World War I history buffs, somebody will dig this. So it's a pretty cool. I'm thinking I'll at least get 20 bucks for it. I paid $1. All right, this next one I'm going to keep. It's about a $20 book. This literary life and the hell with it. I guess, if you want to be a writer, this is not an easy path, I guess is what this title means. But look at this. I paid $0.25 for this, and when I opened it up, I don't know this person, but look for how they did on their book plate. I mean, this is what they had on some of their books that they owned, and I don't know. I think this is in California, somewhere on a beach. I actually picked this book up in California on a trip, and I just fell in love with. I love this kind of stuff. It's again, I won't sell this one. I'm gonna keep it, even though I think I could get 20 bucks for it. I don't know this person, but I dig it, and I just want to hold on to it. So this one stayed in my collection just for fun. All right, then these next two books were on Ipswich. Okay, there was a late medieval. I've seen this one listed for anywhere 60 to 80 bucks, and then there was another Ipswich book. It's hard to make out what it is, but it's the Ipswich Reconnaissance Rolls. Okay, I believe. I mean, this says Suffolk Records. I thought that this was probably, just with the dates on them, this was probably Ipswich that's in England. It could be Ipswich that's in Massachusetts. Before I list it, I would think that late medieval Ipswich is talking about the Ipswich in the UK, not in Massachusetts. So I'll do a quick Google on this before I list it, so I can either put UK or Massachusetts on the title. But 2 Ipswich books. Both of these I see listed 60 to 80 bucks. Again, thin market. I may only get 30 or 40 for them, but I paid $1 each, so that's good. Okay, then I found 2 Homer Hickam autographed books. Rocket Boys, which was turned into a movie years ago. See, it says autographed copy. It was turned into the movie. I think they called it October Sky. And on this one, he just flat signed it with a date. It's a first edition. So this is 10 to 20 bucks autographed. I think with the flat signing, it's at least 20. Back to the Moon autographed. I've seen this sell for 50 bucks, but this one was to a person, so it's autographed, but it's got the gift inscription. So I'm thinking both of these together, 20 bucks each. Again, I paid $1 each for them, so kind of, again, cool autograph stuff. Finding lots of autographs this time. Here's another one I'm gonna keep for me to read. George R.R. Martin, A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms. I haven't read this one, and I'm going to. This is one, I think this is about the Dunk and Egg characters. So George R.R. Martin, I've given up, do the HBO series. I've given up on him finishing writing. Bless his heart. I don't think he's ever going to finish that, the whole Fire and Ice series, but whatever. I can't blame him. He's probably so tired of it, tired of getting questioned about it. But I haven't read this one. I'll enjoy this. It is the first edition. It's got a little tear on the cover, but I'm going to read it, and then, I don't know, I may keep it or sell it. We'll see. All right. Then, Starfleet Manual. Okay, this is cool. This was the one that's got the binder with the hard binder with the paperback technical manual on the side. This one's all over the place depending on the edition. I've seen this go from anywhere from 10 bucks to 70 or 80 bucks. This is a first edition. I think I'll sell this one for probably 30, simply because it's got a little bit of damage here, where it's got a little tear on the cover. If it didn't have that, I could probably bring 50 for this. So nice find for $1.50. Then I got some fiddle books. Seen this one sell for 17. I paid 50 cents for all these. This one's about a $15 fiddle book on how to do your country fiddle, and this is only maybe $5, $6, $8 one. So I may sell these two together. Try to get 20 for these two. Sell Kenny Baker and his fiddle by himself. So, and then here's a Stickley Craftsman Holmes book. There's two. This is the second one. More. These two together only bring 10. If you have the first and the second one, they only bring about 10 or 12 bucks. But I've sold these before. They sell pretty easy. It's only $6, $7 by itself, but I think it's cool, so I got it. And then actually the last one. It's I thought this was better than it was when I bought it. The New Civic Art, and this is on elements of town planning. This is only a $12 or $15 book. I'll have to charge a little more for shipping. Maybe this will be like $5.50 for shipping, because it is a thick book, but on city planning. So that's it. That's what I found. I got a bunch more, but I'll put those in the next video, and hopefully you enjoyed that. Give you some ideas. I've got some good finds. It was amazing. I had lots of autographed stuff this time, which is kind of hit or miss, and the comps on these were all over the place, but I think I got some kind of cool. They're esoteric. They'll be thin margin, but it's the stuff I'll put in my store. Can sit there 6 months. Somebody will buy it. I'll make good profit on it, but for what I've got into it. So that's it. Good luck in all your treasure hunts, and be safe out there. Have fun, and when you see cool, buy cool. So we'll see you soon. Bye.